Hello, this is White Raven and we're doing a collective reading. Today we're working with 5 decks, 2 oracles and 3 tarot decks. The oracle right here is Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle with the book. As in the previous video, I have mentioned before that I have not memorized since I have 5 of these decks. All the text. So we will read from the book. And another Seasons of the Witch Oracle, Beltane Oracle. Then we have, from right to left, Golden Wheel Tarot, or Tarot of the Golden Wheel, by Mila Losenko. We have as well Joie, vivre Tarot by Paulina Cassidy. I love this deck. And Nicoletta Ceccoli's Tarot. All right. So this is a collective reading. And the topic of the reading is, what will this spring, which is coming up in less than 10 days, March, April, May, what will this spring bring into your life? What changes are coming? What's gonna come in? What's gonna leave? And advice. There will be no positions, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And here we go. Uncross your, while I'm shuffling, uncross your legs, uncross your arms, take a deep breath in. Bring your energy back from all the people, places, and things. Bringing your energy back to you, to here and now. I have a fan at the background because it's over 30 degrees here, so excuse me for any noise. So taking 3 deep breaths in and out, coming back to this present moment, and here we go. What will this spring bring into your life? What is coming in? What is leaving? What is leaving your life this spring? And advice. And advice. What to do about all of this. Okay. So first we're going to look, I'm going to just move this here to the side. And first we're going to look at these 3 cards here. What is coming into your life this spring? Let's adjust the camera a little bit. What is coming in? Possibly the resolution of some issues in the family with your partner, where you felt stuck and you felt that the things were not moving. Or possibly for someone finally coming out of this place of stalemate where nothing was moving and finding a partner that you could make a family with. Love is in the air. All right, so a little bit more to be exact, to clarify. What is happening this spring for you? What is coming in? You're coming out of this place of hibernation, of this place of stalemate where things were just not moving, and you're getting ready to meet someone you will love, someone you will have relationships with, someone you can build a family with. You've stayed enough in this place of rest and hibernation, and now you're ready to awaken your senses, and you're ready for that change. You are ready for that family. You are ready for this knight in shiny armors. What else? Long-awaited change, long-awaited passion, long-awaited movement. The place of all the swords, 2 of swords, 3 of swords, 4 of swords, where you experience possibly heartbreak, where feelings were dormant. Unfortunately, winter does that to us. We just go into deep hibernation. And now the spring is coming. It's time to plant the seeds for new love, for new happiness, plant the seeds for new relationships. Some beautiful young man is coming into your life, and you are waking up. Your senses are waking. You are ready for that change. You are ready for that spring transformation. Okay, that sounds great. Let's have a look. What else do we need to know about this upcoming spring? Any details we need to know? Possibly about this future relationships. Maybe there is something more than just relationships that's going to come into your life as you awaken from winter sleep. What else? Happy family with this loving, passionate man that likes to travel, that is on the way to you. Strong. He will come and swipe you off your feet. He's someone who has a really strong personality. The sexual chemistry, guys, is amazing. He will destroy any leftovers of that winter hibernation, anything that was keeping you trapped, or anything that was keeping you, any beliefs that were keeping you thinking that you're not worthy of love or anything like that. He will just come in like a hurricane, crush them all away. You will become really like partners in crime that work together and conquer the world. Okay. A couple words maybe from Nicoletta Ceccoli's tarot. Any warnings or advice for you? Let's have a look, and then we will move on. Yes, same Knight of Pentacles keeps coming up. That will pull you out of this state of depletion, of this state of hibernation, of this state of lack of resources, of this state of being alone and cold. With his passion, he'll awaken your emotions and bring you back to life. It is really someone that you possibly will even marry and have a family with, as we keep having 10 of Cups coming up. He is not only predictable and trustworthy and what is the opposite of impulsive? Someone who thinks things through, very reliable. He is also passionate and very attractive and charismatic, and he's pure fire as well. So You can rely on this person. All right, that's what's coming in for you this spring. Now let's move this up. Sorry. And have a look. What is leaving? What is leaving, you guys? Sorry, let me just move it a little bit so we have more space. Excuse me for the commotion. Okay. What is leaving? What's no longer serving you? What's no longer needed? We have King of Swords, Eight of Wands, Four of Cups. You are leaving this place of boredom, apathy, where nothing excites you, and you're not just leaving, it's movement. You're running out of that place. Does it have anything to do? Is this King of Swords? You might be leaving. You might be leaving a relationship with someone whereby you both grew cold to one another. There was no longer any emotional connection there, and you just kept banging your heads against each other like these two lambs, or whatever you call them. And you're leaving all this behind. You're running out into this spring storm that is ready to wash all and anything that is no longer serving you, ready to wash off. What else is leaving in your life? All the apathy, all the hibernation, all the depression, all the uninterest or lack of interest in life is now behind. The feelings of being stuck are now behind. You are waking up. Your energy is no longer dormant. You are ready for a change. You're ready for passion. You're ready for love. You're ready to be awakened by spring. You are ready to leave this state of lack, deprivation, possibly lack of vitamin D as well due to winter, depending on where you are. You're ready to leave this all behind and blossom together with the spring. You're no longer stuck. All of this is now being left behind. Okay. Anything else we need to know? Anything else we need to know about this upcoming spring, and what is rattling loose? What is ready to fall away like a winter coat shedding? Any more details? All the hoarding, all the holding yourself back, all the feelings of being pinned down to that couch or that bed or that in front of the TV because it's too cold outside and winter is just depressing. It's all ready to leave. You're ready to go out into the world and get busy, get excited, juggle things, have new projects, new love. You're ready to leave all this emotional indecisiveness, confusion. All of that is now leaving behind. Any feelings of any negativity, anything related to possibly relationships that were no longer serving you, or simply it being a long dark winter with not much sunlight, or maybe the winter itself had some not such great events happening. All of this is now being left behind. You're getting stronger. You just having those rays of sunlight, or just knowing that winter is over, warming up and feeling that energy that comes with vitamin D, with the sunshine. It's waking you up, you're getting excited, you're ready to run out and do all and everything that you couldn't do because, well, unfortunately, winter is just like that. Okay. Just a few words from Nicoletta Ceccoli's tarot. Any warnings, any specifics, any more details about what is going out, and just leaving, what is staying behind, and what you shouldn't even try to hold on to. All the pain, all the sadness is in the past. You're literally being reborn. Any feelings of being defensive, any feelings of fears or entrapment or having to stand up for yourself because someone somehow hurt you, it's all behind now. Leave it in the past. You are literally being reborn into this beautiful, passionate version of yourself where you can feel the world really deeply. You're waking to all your senses. So any anxiety, any worries, any attachments, all of this is falling away, and spring is bringing rebirth for you. Okay, good to know. Let's put this all away, and we're going to move on to the advice. 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 Don't hang on to the attachments that are no longer serving you, to this person perhaps that was mentioned earlier to us, that you could possibly be leaving or breaking up with. It could be a friend, anyone that had a negative influence on you, family member. This spring you are ready for a big change, so cut those attachments, release yourself, free yourself. You can do it. Whoever this person is, who is this King of Cups? Let's have a look. Someone that was causing you this emotional confusion, someone that always needs to win the argument, someone that always needs to be right, someone that was causing you this feeling of depletion, this feeling of low resources, this maybe even physically being unwell because stress causes us that, or maybe someone that was literally financially dependent on you and was draining you. Okay, what else? A little bit more in detail, please, about the attachments and the advice for this spring. What to do, what not to do. You give what you send out. What you send out into the world, what you give is what you receive. Put an end to anything that is not bringing light and love into your life. Have the strength to put an end to anything and everything that is no longer serving you, because whatever relationships we have in our life, there has to be a balance. We have to have certain boundaries where, of course, we don't start relationships thinking, what can I get out of it? But we also don't go into relationships where we end up completely drained because we were either saving someone or we have a rescuer complex and we need to prove ourselves that I can fix this person, I can make him happy, I can fix him up. No, this is never our responsibility. Make a choice, find the strength and make a choice to move towards this light, move towards what brings you joy, what brings you happiness, what lights you up. positivity comes with spring, happiness, new life. Winter is like seasons of life is death, where everybody slows down, where the days are shorter and the weather is cold. And the spring brings us back to life. So whatever is no longer serving us, leave it behind. What other details? Stop hanging in there. Stop hanging in this state of, oh my goodness, it's cold and I have nothing and I don't know where to go, and all those conflicts, those people that stabbed me on the back. I don't know if I can end this. I don't know if I can put this to an end. Maybe I will alone forever. No, all of this needs to be left behind. Do not hang on to this negativity. Let it go. If someone hurt you, let it go. If someone's draining your energy, let it go. We are responsible for our lives. We are responsible for our decisions. No one else is responsible for the way we feel inside. People cannot make you feel anything. They can say certain things, but whether you decide to take it in and run with it and allow others to influence the way you feel on the inside is completely your responsibility. So let's take responsibility for our lives this spring and leave all this stagnation behind, all this anger, all these bad energies. They're all leaving with winter. What other advice? Love yourself. Every single version of yourself. Love yourself back to life and to healing. Feel deeply. Allow yourself to feel all the things that you haven't felt. When we allow ourselves to feel things and work through whatever we were avoiding, we regain this balance and we come out of this place of walking on a tightrope, from this place of stalemate where we didn't know what else is there, and we suddenly find that inner balance that we thought we didn't have, that then brings us to the place of this joy and happiness. But first we have to feel our way through whatever we didn't allow ourselves to feel. Feel deeply. Love every single version of yourself. Do not judge. Just love yourself back to the awakening. It might be hard. We store a lot of things during winter. We clutter our minds. We feel stuck and trapped. But you can come out of this a winner. You can succeed greatly. Spring is calling for you to leave all the negativity behind, to sort through your closet, your wardrobe, to look for what is no longer serving you, and to bring out lighter clothes, lighter emotions, lighter everything, because spring is here. Now let's have a look. What do the oracles have to say? We're gonna have one card from each oracle. So let's do it like this. What is coming this spring? What is coming for you? What is coming to you? What changes are knocking to your door? One. And advice. And advice. Advice. Creation. Through the darkness I crossed, and still I found myself in the presence of life. Exactly what we're just talking about. Time to be reborn. Time to come out, guys. The veil. Nothing in life represents the crossing of the veil quite like a birth. A miracle emerges from the loins of the mother with fresh energy waiting to make its place in the world. Every goal is like a birth in a way. A new idea emerges from the womb of your mind, where it is safely held to develop before emerging into the world. A dream must be held safe for a time, as a dream born prematurely could be much too fragile and vulnerable to sustain the challenges of the physical world. For now, the situation you have inquired about must be kept secret. Hold it tightly, for there are dangers nearby that could put your situation at risk. However, this message has a double meaning. A dream cannot stay hidden forever. At some point, you must be willing to cross the veil and give life to your creation. If you have been afraid to send your dream out into the world, creation has come to you to say now is the time, as your goal is strong enough to battle any challenge or hardship. Allowing your dream to come to the world doesn't mean you won't be there to defend it. You will surely continue to nourish your goals as time goes on, as all mothers or fathers do. But now this dream must take on a life of its own and be free to spread its wings. You guys, seriously, time to come out of the hibernation and spread your wings, whatever it is you were carrying there, whether it is you, whether it is some ideas or plans, whether you've been waiting to leave that person. Now is the time. Father Christmas, how did they get here? Lost, perhaps? No worries at all. Gather yourself and clear the frost, for the good still lives in you, dear. Okay, keywords: naughty, nice. What list will you be on this year? Naughty or nice? Father Christmas, Santa Claus, Old Saint Nick, every Krampus are critical figures in holiday celebration. We know these archetypes as the jolly old man who judges whether we're worthy of gifts. If you were kind-hearted, or lumpus of coal if you were terrible. You may have grown up and stopped worrying about getting gifts for the holidays, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be mindful of how your energy manifests in the world. You're being guided to share a little kindness. Ask yourself, what would be the best version of myself to do? What would the best version of myself to do in this situation? Keep this in mind as you go about your day and see how this simple question can dramatically shift your perspective. Kindness costs nothing, but can reward you with endless blessings. So, one thing, I like to use these decks regardless of the season. Someone might disagree. For me, the message in this is be kind to yourself. Have you been treating yourself badly? Have you been staying in relationships that no longer serving you? Have you been not very disciplined? Have you not been kind to your body? Have you been hibernating for too long? Have you gotten a little bit depressed? Have you been taking care of your emotional well-being? Have you been clearing your mind? Have you been meditating? Have you been exercising? Where have you not been kind to yourself? Remember, what would the best version of you, the truest version of you, want to do in this situation? Are you kind to yourself? If not, it is time to come out of the hibernation and begin loving yourself. Create the life that you want. Hopefully this helps. Thank you so much for being here, guys. This was White Raven, and see you soon.